Hey traders, how are you? Shark Tips here. It's another week, another trading week, another week filled with fresh opportunities and many pips to grab. So let's jump straight ahead to our opportunity of the week. Let me remind you a little bit what we had. This is our third week doing it, and the first week we had an opportunity on the Euro Australian dollar where we caught around 90 pips on this drop here. Last week we were speaking about the NZD JPY. To remind you, I was looking at this level here to act as a support, as a major support, because I saw the previous multiple touches around here. So indeed, this trade went to our direction. Our entry point was on this break of the structure, if you remember this W pattern on the 4-hour chart. Since the break of this pattern, we are more than 100 pips in profit. So congratulations. I saw a lot of messages from you and comments that you got this move and you made money, so I'm happy to see that. At the moment, for those of you still in the trade, it's a good area to take partial profits, and you can move your stop loss to the entry point. So you'll be risk-free and you can let this trade go. Now, how far can this go? I'm looking for a final target around this trend line here. Remember, if we took this trade from the 4-hour chart, we'll manage it from the 4-hour chart as well. So we still have around 100, 120 pips that we can squeeze from this move, and now that it's risk-free, you can just forget about it and let the market do its charm. Alright, so moving on to this week opportunity. This week I want to speak on the USD CHF, the US dollar against the Swiss franc. This is one of the major pairs, one of the most traded pairs in the world. I'll be honest, it's not a pair that I usually trade, but I do see a nice opportunity here. Let's have a review. Let's see what's going on in here. So this is the daily chart. All right, we can see that since the beginning of the year, like with the entire pairs, the USD dollar has been on a very strong uptrend. By the way, this pair moves most of the time in a perfect correlation with the dollar index. So when the dollar index is going up, so is this pair. And if you look at the chart of the dollar index, you can see that it's a very clear mirror picture of the USD CHF, just general information. So you can see right now that the price is stalling around the level of 0.98. Let's mark out this level and let's do it exactly. So the level is 98 figure. Okay, a bit higher than that, right here. Okay, you can see that the price has false break here to the upside, now it's stalling again. Let's look back in the past, see how significant this area is. Over here you can see this entire area has acted as a resistance, break below, retest, and fall to the downside. Over here you can see the struggling to break before the break. Let's go even back to the past. You see the touch here. So we have many confluences about the significance and the strength of this level. So as you know, I'm not jumping to any conclusions as of yet. What I want to see is how the price reacts in this area. Remember, in the Forex market, especially in currencies, more so than in equities, in stocks, we're talking about areas, not just lines. So let me mark out around this area, and I want to watch this area on a smaller time frames, maybe 4 hours, maybe 8 hours, see for a reaction. If I see that this area holds very similar to what happened in the NZD JPY, I'll be looking for a strong and quick move up to retest this trend line here. So let's see our risk reward in this trade. Let's say that we find an entry around this area. Our stop is below the consolidation area, and take profit around the trend line. So we are looking at 1.26 risk reward, decent risk reward in this. So make sure to follow this pair this week. It's going to be very interesting. Also a lot of US data, economic data to be released. Another thing before we close this session, this op of the week, I get asked a lot about our previous performance. So even though past performance cannot predict future profits, uh, you can see our entire performance here since the beginning of the year. August is about to be finished and will be uploaded here. So we average around 200 pips a month, sometimes less, sometimes more. But the key thing is that we remain profitable. That's the key thing in my eyes. I hope you understand that. I wish you all a very strong and happy trading week. See you soon. Bye bye.